Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with ladder. I know you guys have been waiting quite a while for it. You've been always asking me to do it, so I'm going to be jumping straight into some games with my preferred ladder deck at the moment, RG Lightning. I think it's the safest control deck in the entire game right now. I think it's the safest deck for ladder just because you can draw almost every matchup that is bad for it. If you play against barbarians, you just don't drop the RG. If you play against P.E.K.K.A., you just don't drop the RG unless they make a mistake, and then you can punish them for it. So all the bad matchups, you just drop Furnaces, Cycle, and do not drop the Royal Giant. Try to draw it, and you really won't be finding yourselves in any problematic situations. So let's go jump straight into some games, and hopefully we can assert some dominance on ladder. So let's go kick off the game with Furnace. We're going to see what's up against Cash, and we're going to focus up right now. He's giving me the double thumbs up, and he's going to go for a Poison. So when we see Poison, it could be P.E.K.K.A., it could also be Graveyard. So those are the things that I'm thinking. Gonna go cycle our Lumberjack in the back since we have Electro and we have Barbell to combat any Bridge Spam. We see Mega Minion, so it might be Golem actually. Might be Golem or Graveyard. So I'm gonna end up going in for the Electro Wizard in the back after seeing the Barbell. Gonna be Golem or Graveyard. And I really want to see what he has in store for us, so that's good. That's actually really good for us. I'm gonna end up going in for the Royal Giant, make sure that we keep the Electro healthy. I'm gonna try to get that Rage up. Oh man, he's got P.E.K.K.A. with Electro and Spear Goblin Hut. Alright, for whatever reason I wasn't thinking about that. This might be tough. I overextended. You usually never want to do that. Let's see if I can get out of this alive. Usually, when you overextend against P.E.K.K.A. with Royal Giant, especially when you don't have guards, you're going to automatically lose the game. But we had a pretty good interaction there, so that worked out. Would have been a much better interaction if he was running Graveyard. Let me tell you guys. So we're going to have to go for an Electro to make sure that does not do a significant amount of damage. A Bar Barrel here. Electro actually gets on top of the tower, so, you know, I like this interaction for us. I think that was actually better. Electro did more damage than the Miner. Our Bar Barrel comes down, denies damage from his barbs. That's good. This is a good start for us, actually. Really weird. Usually you're down, I would say, 1,000 damage for starting an RG. So one of my main tips in this game is only going for RG when they've overcommitted heavily. And when you end up having like a Mega Man or a Baby Dragon to kill the P.E.K.K.A. It's very tough to break through. Usually I'm just going to cycle and wait for him to drop an Electro in the back and try to get lightning value on top of like the Spear Goblin Hut and the tower. Drops anything worthy. We'll see. I really want him to Electro in the back. Like if the Electro's in the back or anywhere near, that's going to be so much lightning value that we just can't pass off. This Poison was good. But now we can just drop an Electro in the back and we're not going to face any ramifications. And that's what we were talking about. That's what we needed. That's what I really, really want. Oh my goodness. We end up hitting the Mega Minion too. And then we go in for Bar Barrel, make sure that our Electro wins this battle, hopefully. And then we Lumberjack right on top of the Miner. This is super important because then our Electro potentially gets a hit. And it does. That's so good for us. I can go Baby Dragon here. And then Mega Minion. He's just going to end up going for a Snowball. Okay. I can just keep Lightning in here. This is so good for us because now the Baby Dragon gets damage on the tower. And notice I'm not going for Royal Giants. I don't need to. Go for Royal Giants in this matchup, you can actually lose. In a lot of situations that you just simply wouldn't. Go Bar Barrel so then we kill that. Our Mega Minion will win that interaction. I'm going to end up going for a lower Furnace here. If he poisons, that's okay. We still end up to 9 damage from the Spear Goblins. I'm going to end up going for a Lumberjack. We're going to end up catching that Miner. And now I think I can actually go in because we end up having Lumberjack. We end up having Mega Minion. I think I'm able to successfully kill a P.E.K.K.A. here. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. probably. Oh no, he just dropped Electro. There's a lot of Elixir that he just spent. Maybe he doesn't have Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A. At least immediately. So now I can go in for the Baby Dragon. This is one of those situations that we should be able to just melt the P.E.K.K.A. And we do not... Oh, we do get a hit. Very cool. It's like, maybe we don't get a hit. I want him to go in for a Miner, because I really want to just go snag that with a Lumberjack again. And I want to make the same push that we did. This is exactly what you want. You want to snag the Miners. You want to point for the Lumberjack. You want the Lumberjack to die, so then you get the Rage. And then I want to get a juicy Lightning. I don't think he has Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A. just yet. And I think we potentially just win this game. I think that the RG gets enough damage. One more hit, and that's game. Because I just need a Lightning. So we're going to end up going in for the Electro Wizard here. And go in for the Baby D. Actually, screw it. Let's go for Lumberjack, make sure the Miner doesn't get damage. And then Mega Minion off to the side, so his Mega Minion goes on that. And yes, guys, we do not end up having guards, but we still defeat the P.E.K.K.A. You do not need guards to defeat P.E.K.K.A. I didn't even play it optimally at the start. And it didn't even matter. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. Did not go in front of the tower because the Spear Goblin plus Spear Goblin Hut and Bar Barrel would have distracted. And that feels pretty good. We defeated Cash Money. So we're going to end up going for Fire Spirits here. We're going to see what's up. We get cordially greeted by a Fireball. So we're going to have to wait and see what this guy's got. This man is rocking Fireball. And usually when we see Fireball, it could be Expo. Could be something different, though. Alright, Fireball Giant. Alright, man. So we got a pretty nice start already. Get a lot of damage on that right-hand side. Baby Dragon might even lock. Very cool. We're going to go for a Mega Minion now. He went for a Zap just to make sure that the Musketeer does not die. But we're going to make sure the Muskie does die. Because guess what, guys? We got the sauce. We got the Barb Barrel. We got the juice. And we're going to kill it. He's going to end up going in for some spam. Thank you, sir, for the spam. We take those. And the Mega Minion should be alive still. And then I end up going in for an RG. RG gets raged up for a little bit. Mega Minion RG push should do a lot of damage to the tower. If not, just straight up take it because his Prince is out of cycle. When you know that your opponent's running Giant Double Prince or Giant Prince Minor, then if their Prince is out of cycle, they're really not going to have a great answer to the RG. Usually, they only run Dark Prince with it, or they run Minor Electro Dragon. And if that's the case, they can't really kill the RG then. So he's just going to go for another Fireball. And I'm trying to counter push with either my Lumberjack and the Rage, or I'm trying to counter push when their Prince is out of cycle with my RG. I'm never really going to drop that right into a Prince, unless I'm very confident that my Mega Minion and Baby Dragon can clean it up, or if I know that I'm going to kill him and finish off the game with that. So that's what I like doing. That's how I like playing this deck, at least. I can Lightning this because then I know that the Baby Dragon is going to be able to potentially finish off the tower, or bait out another unit. The hefty 5 elixir cost unit like that Giant right there is extravagantly annoying for him. I probably need a Barb Barrel here just to make sure that the Electro Wizard's going to stay alive a little bit longer. He might Fireball here, it wouldn't surprise me. Goes in for a Zap, it doesn't really matter. One of the best things that people just don't understand is if you have Furnace, the Fire Spirits can reset the Prince's charge. So yes, that's what I love doing when I end up having this deck, opposed to having guards. If a second wave of Fire Spirit spawns, you're about to see. Yep, so notice how the Prince hits that, it stops, and then I can drop my Lumberjack afterward. That's one of the best things that you want to do against Prince decks. He's just going to sack that tower, which is actually the right play. He's playing this pretty well now. I just need to make sure that I defend with the Baby Dragon off to the side so we can go pull those minions there. And we should be able to walk away with a W. It was a very clean game. I don't think I made very many misplays. And I'm happy to win this one. We took advantage of his one misplay of him cycling the Prince early on, and they just did not have a feasible answer to shut down our RG, so we went in for it and we took an easy W. Usually when you know that your opponent makes a misplay, you can just punish them extremely hard with Royal Giant because it does so much damage. It can even break through Inferno towers exceptionally easily. GG, well played and peace out. We're going to start the game with the Furnace. He ends up cycling a Skarmy right into us to make sure that he negates some of the value from the Furnace, and then he ends up going in for a Log. So flow from Enjoy. I will enjoy this game, sir. I appreciate you, sir. And we know that you're going to end up having a Minion Horde Inferno Tower deck with bait. And I don't really want a Lightning here. I just want to make sure that the Mega Minion gets closer to your tower, baits out the Minion Horde. Yep, very obvious. If I had Lightning there, he was just Minion Horde, and I would have been down a bit of Elixir. So I don't really like doing that. Unfortunately, the Baby Dragon's just going to die in the Inferno Tower as well, but I guess I could have dropped it a little bit further back. Maybe dropping it slightly further back would have been better. We still get a Belch off on the tower, right? And then we get a Juicy Barb Barrel for +1 interaction. Definitely want to end up going for lower Furnaces in this matchup, so I can stack a few of them. See what he wants to do. Maybe he Princesses at the river. If he does, I don't really want him to allow easy Furnace chip damage for no reason, right? Oh, very well played. I actually have to end up going for a Lumberjack here. Need to make sure that we end up killing that and directing that towards our tower, our Furnace instead. Instead of our tower. It's going to get damage, man. Oof. A little bit of yikes. So he's got a different variation. A little bit of a different variation. I thought he was going to end up having Princess, but he's got Prince. So I think the lower Furnace is actually not good now. We know he could go in for a Minor soon. So I just want to make sure that I go Baby Dragon up higher. Not here, because then he can like Minor and distract the Baby Dragon. So that's going to go lock on. He's going to be forced to arrow. So in this matchup, I really like going in for RG in the back. And when I'm up Elixir, that's what I like doing. I'd rather just go in for a Furnace now. I'm going a little bit higher because I want to be able to pull the Prince now. It's pretty important for me. I'm just going to Barb Barrel here. When I'm up Elixir, then I cycle the Royal Giant in the back. You guys notice how I have a Furnace on the map, I have Barb Barrel. I have ways of already having something on the map and already like implementing a pretty decent defense. Electro Wizard to stun that Prince so it doesn't get that charge off on us. Obviously he's going to Fireball here, but it's okay. As long as the Prince dies, we're fine. And then I go Baby Dragon, and I'm going to Lightning as soon as that gets close. So I wonder if he was trying to do the play where basically what he tried to do is maybe cycle back to another, but I don't know. It didn't really seem like it was that great against us. As you guys can see, RG is really, really easy to break through Inferno Towers. You just cycle in the back, you just don't rush your push. If you rush your push, you can actually lose. If you don't rush your push, you're going to win every single time. So, yep, so we don't really care about the miner. I do care about the bar barrel though, so we're going to end up dropping that right on top of his goblin barrel, and we will win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, Flo, and I definitely did enjoy that game. Super important to just start the RG in the back of double elixir and then lightning and break through Inferno Tower. Easy win. Very easy life then, and I enjoyed the game flow. So we're going to relax a little bit. We're going to see what this dude wants to do. I don't really want to go cycle anything because my deck thrives in double elixir generally. I could cycle Mega Minion. I could cycle Lumberjack at 102 if I want to, but I really want to wait and relax for this guy.
Eventually.
Alright, so he actually ends up going for a Dark Prince here, so let's see if he has Golem. He decided not to wait any longer. He's an impatient fellow, a frisky fellow. I'm going to go for the Furnace, so then we can stop the Dark Prince's charge, and it does not hit our tower then. So, we're going to have Mega Man, we're going to have Furnace, he ends up having Dark Prince, so we're going to be up 1 Elixir here. I'm going to end up going for the Barbaro opposite lane, so then we draw out something in the lane that he doesn't have damage, and we'll see what he does. So he's going to go for a Battle Ram, so it's going to be, I would say it's actually going to be P.E.K.K.A. It's going to be standard P.E.K.K.A. This is going to be a hard-fought battle, guys. So this is going to go way into the depths of double elixir, in my opinion. I think this is going to be a very long and drawn-out battle. This is a harder variation to face than P.E.K.K.A. Minor, I assume, too. That's definitely going to get a hit on our tower, but it's okay. I'll see what he wants to do here. Maybe he goes in for Electro. I could Lightning here and play super aggro, but I'm not going to. Ooh, are you going to Electro now? Are you just going to eat some tower damage? Okay, dude, I don't know what you're doing. What's happening here? Did he disconnect? I'm really not sure what just happened, but I guess we'll take the free trophies. Sir, it's not Christmas. I appreciate the present, though. Or is he going to come back and debate me and drop like a P.E.K.K.A. right now? I don't know. I feel kind of bad taking his trophies right now, but I know that he's got P.E.K.K.A., so it would have been a really hard matchup. I really don't understand. Maybe he knew that I would go in for a Lightning and he was going to lose a lot of tower damage right then. But even then, like, he has matchups, so there's reason to play it out, even if your tower is going to be at a little bit of a deficit. It's extremely hard for me to warrant going in for an RG because the counter push is just so astronomical. With the P.E.K.K.A., if I don't time it correctly, I will lose the game, so he has comeback potential. Even if I Lightning in that scenario, he can still come back and win, so it just didn't make sense to me. We're going to end up saucing out a Furnace here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This guy is not dropping anything. I love our passive play as a Furnace, and we see Electro Wizard, so this might be P.E.K.K.A., guys. If it's P.E.K.K.A., I'm just going to go for a Bar Barrel here. Make sure that we slaughter that Electro Wizard senselessly, and the Fire Spirits connect. That's great. So that Fire Spirit might actually hit the tower. It's a Sparky, boys. Not expected that. Definitely not something that I was even thinking about. So we don't know if he's got like Lumberjack or something, so I don't really want to end up going in same lane here. I'm going to go opposite. I don't want to go RG. This could be weird. This could be a little bit weird. I think if I RG'd, I could have overcommitted. He's going to go for a Baby Dragon here. He might go in for... Okay, he's got Barbarians. He's going to go Electro. I was kind of I was kind of worried about it, like a Minion Horde or something, but he wasn't about to do that. He's going to go Barbaro here. Right on top of his Barbarians. I think like once we figure out what his cycle is, we're in an advantage, but definitely in this scenario, he's going to get a lot of tower damage with those barbs, and I can't really drop a Mega Minion because I don't know if he's got Minion Horde or something up his sleeve. Rather just play passive and cycle a Furnace, because chip damage doesn't really matter when it's just like a P.E.K.K.A. or a RG deck. Like they're going to take me in one push. RG is going to take me, or not RG, when it's, it's Minor Control. I was going to say Sparky. Sparky is going to take me one push. I don't really know why I would care. Still don't want to give him the advantage of going in for an RG here. I think that would be a bad play because then he could just Sparky. So I'm just going to go cycle Baby Dragon. I could go for Lumberjack plus Baby Dragon. I think that's a little bit better because then any of his like swarm units just straight up die. So I think he's in a really bad spot. Yeah, that's Barbs. I can't really go RG into that because he's got Barbarians and I have Lightning. I don't have Fireball, right? A tough situation to be in, for sure. Okay, so I can go for Royal Giant now because he's only going to have Sparky. I could maybe sauce out a Lightning here. I could definitely sauce out a Lightning here if he drops Sparky. I want him to drop Sparky so bad. He's not dropping it. Okay, so Mega Minion should be able to kill that. RG's going to get a lot of chip damage as well. He's going to go Giant. So when he has Giant and Sparky, he's not really able to do too much, but he does end up having Minor with this. So this is the one thing that's not like very reassuring for me in this matchup is the Minor. It's making me feel a little bit awkward in it. I'm going to go for Lumberjack again. Lumberjack's going to rage everything up. We still have an Electro Wizard, and we still end up having the Baby D, so I think this is going to be okay for us. I'm going to go for Lightning as well. Let's for some more chip. Now I think I need to play really passive. Can't RG because we know for a fact that he's going to end up having Barbs and Sparky, so I just don't like losing games, guys. I don't know what else to say. We're not about to like losing games against Sparky players. I'm going to go Mega Man again, then back. I'm going to go for Baby D here. And we're going to get ready because he's going to Barbs. Yep. Just need a Furnace here. Furnace should be able to kill that. Very cool. Notice how I Furnace like right on top? That's what you need to do. And now we're going to RG because he just uses Barbarian, so he should lose the game. That Furnace on defense just wants the game, guys. If I had misplayed it and dropped it like right here in the middle, I would have 100% lost. GG, well played and peace out. That's a fat win streak. We did not lose a single game today, guys. Asserted dominance on the daily. Let's see how many games in a row that was on ladder. That was crazy, man. That was absolutely wild. So 1 game, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wins in a row, guys. And we got the new league. Let's go. Pretty cool stuff. I think I should be pushing ladder some more often with this deck. I don't know. When I push ladder, I want to play one deck so I can consistently get better at it and learn all the interactions. I think RG Lightning is just a very safe all-around deck. And when I play against Barbarians, which is actually a very difficult matchup that you just saw, I played super passive. When I played against P.E.K.K.A, I played super passive. And I feel like you can just draw the bad matchups with RG, so I feel very confident playing it. Thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.